This is the iSeeCars top 10 longest lasting car brands in 2025. Toyota and Lexus dominate by a mile. But iSeeCars just analyzed 400 million cars to find which models reach 250,000 miles. One truck actually beats the legendary Sequoia. 8 vehicles match or surpass Toyota's longevity without the premium price tag. Today we are breaking down the data, real numbers, no opinions, and I have 2 honorable cars worth to mention at the end of this list. Stay tuned and let's expose the truth about which cars last forever. The Ram 3500 Heavy Duty dominates with 39.7% chance of lasting 250,000 miles. It's the only vehicle in America that beats the Toyota Sequoia's 39.1%. The industry average is 4.8%, making this Ram 727% better than average vehicles. The 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel inline 6 features cast iron block and forged internals designed for 500,000 miles service life.
This fabulous truck has 494,000 miles. Can I just call this 500,000? Gosh darn it. I mean, shoot, I am excited.
Commercial fleets document 400,000 to 600,000 mile examples before major overhaul. But the DEF emissions system and DPF requires strict maintenance. Avoid 2019 to 2020 models with transmission issues.
To the Dodge or the Ram platform, and it's the failure points of the 68 RFE transmission. But a lot of it seems to come from valve body pressures and failure points with that. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, you pretty much hit the nail on the head on that one. The elusive 68 RFE has been very problematic for a very long time.
Thorn in the heel for many years.
The 2013 to 2018 or 2021 to 2026 model years deliver proven reliability. Parts are expensive, but Cummins' nationwide dealer network ensures availability. The Chevrolet Suburban achieves 11.8% probability of reaching 250,000 miles. It beats the Lexus RX at 10.7% and destroyed the 4.3% SUV category average by 174%. America's longest running nameplate since 1935 earns its reputation with body-on-frame construction and the 5.3-liter V8. Police departments retire Suburbans at 150,000 to 200,000 miles. Then second owners drive them to 300,000 plus miles. The platform shares components with Tahoe, Yukon, and Silverado. But active fuel management causes lifter failures on 2007 to 2013 models.
The pressure, it needs to be about 22 psi worth of oil pressure goes into that hole. It will then close some locking pins and it allows this lifter to collapse on itself.
Budget $1,200 for AFM delete on older trucks. The 2015 to 2020 generation or 2021 to 2026 redesign with 10-speed transmission are the reliability sweet spot. And just a quick reminder, if you think this video is helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to Carisma. That would be a huge help for us. Let's get back to the list. Let's get back to the long-lasting cars that beat Toyota in reliability. The Honda Civic destroys expectations with 10.9% odds of reaching 250,000 miles. But here's what's devastating for Toyota. It obliterates the Corolla's pathetic 3.2% by 241%. The Civic ranks number 4 in sedans while Corolla limps in at number 16. The 2006 to 2015 models with 1.8-liter R18 engine deliver naturally aspirated reliability with timing chains. Forum users on Civic X and Honda Tech document 300,000 to 400,000 mile examples with basic maintenance. The predicted lifespan is 13.5 years versus Corolla's 11.3 years according to iSeeCars January 2026 data. Avoid 2016 to 2019 1.5-liter turbo models with oil dilution issues in cold climates.
What's causing the oil dilution is this engine's designed to run at a little bit lower operating temperature, and we're forcing fuel in through direct injection instead of it just kind of misting in there. It's really getting a good amount of liquid fuel in there. So the colder climates, what's happening is it's just not getting up to the right temperatures, and then people are not driving them, especially in our area, they're not driving them long enough for the rest of that fuel to burn off, and that's kind of the biggest problem.
The 2012 to 2015 ninth generation represents the reliability peak. The GMC Yukon XL posts 9% odds of reaching 250,000 miles, beating the Toyota RAV4's 7.3%. This full-size SUV outlasts a compact crossover. The SUV category average is 4.3%, making the Yukon XL 109% better. It shares proven 5.3-liter Ecotec 3 V8 and T1 platform with Chevrolet Suburban. The Secret Service uses Yukon XLs in presidential motorcades for good reason. But avoid 2015 to 2016 models with 8-speed transmission shuttering issues. But the real problem on these engines are AFM, the Active Fuel Management System. The Active Fuel Management System can cause lifter failures.
They're failing a lot. It's really, really bad. Bad system. I don't like it. And if you can turn it off, they never give any trouble really.
Many owners installed AFM delete kits for $400 to $600.
It's very simple. AFM, DFM, disabler. And all you do is you plug it into your OBD2 port and it stays there.
Transmission fluid changes every 50,000 miles are mandatory, despite GM's lifetime field claims. The Honda Pilot posts 13.1% chance of hitting 250,000 miles, edging the Toyota Highlander's 12.7%. The SUV average is 4.3%, making Pilot 205% better. The J35 3.5-liter V6 powers Acura MDX, Honda Odyssey, and Ridgeline with identical reliability. Owners document 250,000 to 300,000 mile examples with original drivetrains. But here is the problem. The timing belt replacement at 105,000 miles, and it costs around $800 to $1,200, and it is mandatory.
If you don't replace the timing belt, there's always a risk that the timing belt can snap, and if it snaps, it can do some serious damage to your engine, because we're talking about an interference engine where the pistons and the valves can make contact. Regarding the water pump, if that doesn't function correctly, then you have another set of issues where the coolant doesn't circulate properly through your system.
Skip it and face $4,000 to $6,000 engine rebuild. Avoid 2016 to 2019 models with harsh shifting 9-speed ZF transmission. The 2009 to 2015 second generation or 2020 to 2026 third generation after transmission fixes deliver peak reliability. The Ford F450 Super Duty achieves 28.5% probability of reaching 250,000 miles. It beats the Toyota Tacoma's 25.3% by a solid margin. The truck category average is 13%, making this Ford 119% better than average. The secret is 6.7-liter power-stroke turbo diesel V8, engineered for commercial fleet duty. The construction companies routinely document 400,000-mile plus examples. The torque shift 6-speed automatic handles 30,000-pound towing capacity.
You can see this has the Fat Boy wide front end on it, loaded up to a gross weight of 30,000 pounds. 30,000 pounds. This is one heavy trailer.
But here is the catch. Avoid 2011 to 2014 models with EGR cooler failures. Stick with 2020 to 2026 trucks after Ford resolved emission system issues.
In front of me the other day for my 4.0s. We have an obstacle, EGR, and all the carbon that it causes. which is an opportunity because, you know, we got to live within the system.
Diesel maintenance runs $800 to $1,000 per service, but the drivetrain is nearly indestructible with proper care. The Acura ILX scores 10.6% chance of lasting 250,000 miles. It beats the Toyota Camry at 9%, America's best-selling sedan for over 20 years. The sedan average is 2.6%, making the ILX 308% better than average sedans. Built on the 9th generation Civic platform, it packs the legendary 2.4-liter K24 engine. This naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine with timing chain features zero turbo complexity. The 2016 to 2019 models paired it with a smooth 8-speed DCT. Honda Civic Si owners document K24 engines exceeding 300,000 miles routinely. Avoid 2013 first-year production models. The 2016 to 2018 sweet spot delivers luxury features with proven Honda mechanicals at fraction of German luxury costs.
Allow me to present the new E-Class, a vehicle which sets standards when it comes to safety, intelligence, and design.
And number one on this list is a big surprise. The Mercedes-Benz E-Class scores 6.7% chance of hitting 250,000 miles. It barely beats the Lexus ES at 6.5%. But here is the shocker. German engineering can be bulletproof if you buy right. Focus on the 2010 to 2016 W212 with the naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6. This exact engine powers German taxi fleets to over 500,000 miles.
The 2016 E-Class, which marked the final year of the W212 generation, is widely regarded as one of the most refined and reliable in the lineup. By this point, most of the early kinks had been worked out, and the car came equipped with advanced safety features.
The 7G Tronic transmission is proven to be reliable, but avoid the 4-cylinder turbo engines and air suspension models. They are so expensive. Maintenance costs run high at $1,200 annually according to RepairPal data.
In July 2008, at 10,600 miles, the oil was changed, a service A, for $291.
The drivetrain outlasts most competitors. The sedan category average sits at just 2.6%. The E350 delivers 158% better longevity than average sedans. And last but not least, we have two honorable cars worth to mention, and this one is one of my favorites. The Ford Crown Victoria. I know you may say this is a grandpa car, it is old, it looks outdated, but hear me out. The Ford Crown Victoria paradox.
If your major demand that you need out of a car, it's got to be dead reliable, and you really don't have time or budget for $3,000 and $5,000 repairs every 6 months. This is, as far as the platform, the best car you can buy.
Only 6.8% reach 200,000 miles, worse than Corolla. But here is the twist. Survivorship bias creates legends. Most died young from police chases and taxi abuse, but civilian examples with the 4.6-liter modular V8 run forever. Built on the Ford Panther platform, and it shares the chassis, engine, and mechanicals with Mercury Grand Marquis, Lincoln Town Car, and the performance Mercury Marauder. Owners on crownvic.net document 300,000 to 500,000 mile examples with multiple verified 1 million mile cars. The body-on-frame construction and 4-speed automatic are bulletproof simple. Production ended in 2011, and making clean examples rare. Avoid ex-police inspectors with idle hours equivalent to 100,000 plus miles. Find civilian models, accept high mileage, and enjoy $500 repair bills when luxury cars cost $3,000. And one important point, be careful about the rust, because rust kills the body before mechanicals fail. And the second honorable car worth to mention, and to tell you the truth, I chose this car because of its legendary engine. The Honda Accord from 2003 to 2012 with the K24 engine scores 8.8% chance of hitting 250,000 miles, beating Lexus ES's 6.5%. The 2.4-liter K24 inline-4 represents peak Honda engineering, naturally aspirated, timing chain, and zero turbo complexity. The 7th and 8th generation Accords avoid CVT transmission problems plaguing newer models. Accord owners on Drive Accord and Temple of VTEC forums routinely report 300,000 to 500,000 mile examples.
Oh yeah, this car has 300,000 miles on it.
Avoid 2008 to 2010 V6 models with automatic transmission failures costing $3,500 to $4,500 to rebuild.
People hated it. And on top of people hating it, they're terrible transmissions, as we found out over the years. It wasn't working right. It had faults in the transmission and was slipping while it was trying to drive.
The 2006 to 2007 or 2011 to 2012 model years deliver maximum longevity at lowest used prices. So there you have it, the 10 vehicles that can match or beat Toyota in longevity without the premiums. The data doesn't lie. 400 million vehicles analyzed. And which of these cars do you have? Please share your experience in the comment section. If you enjoy watching this video, please consider watch these two related videos as well. If you think that I'm delivering something of value, please hit the like button and subscribe to Carisma. That would be a huge help for us. I'm Saeed. You've just watched Carisma. Thank you very much, and I will catch you up in the next one. Thank you.